one person is missing.
Actually, I'm in a
Well, item of the agenda, which is filing a B1 visa. But most of you are doing this. There's nothing new or great, but then you might have faced situations where even a simple visa like B, business visa, has got rejected. Why is it? See, I'm going to drive this session more on an interactive basis because this is one of the simplest of the visas, and most of you must be familiar with the steps, and the slides are there just to run you through, but it is going to be more of an interactive session, and Jake is here by my side who will help me out if there is a difficult situation, bail me out from that situation, right? Okay, so any country, any business visa is not specific to any country, to US. It is there for all countries, whether if somebody wants to come to India or somebody wants to go to Pakistan, every country has got a business visa, and there are certain prerequisites which each and every applicant or beneficiary need to follow. Can you name some of the basic prerequisites of a business visa? Yes?
Non-immigrant intent.
Yes, non-immigrant intent.
Permissible business activities.
Yes.
And
what do you mean by permissible business activities?
They should not do any.
Not employment in any way.
Yeah. One major prerequisite and or condition which you must adhere to is the intent should be only to do business and not to earn a salary out over there. You're not supposed to get paid for whatever you do out over there. You might have gone there to train, but then you are not supposed to get paid. You're not supposed to draw, or I mean, there's no check that will be given to you, for the services rendered. That's very clear. So, well, many of you are aware, and people are going to any country are aware of these basic prerequisites as far as the business visa is concerned. But in spite of that, still, sometimes visas get rejected. Any reason? And where does it?
Could be documentation.
Okay.
Improper documentation.
Improper documentation.
Communication skills.
Communication skills. Yes. Yep.
When the person does not explain thoroughly as to what the scope of activity is going to be there.
Purpose of
When he cannot convince the officer.
in communication.
Yeah, it's basically lack of knowledge of how to answer, what to answer when a situation, when they are faced with a surprise question. So a training like this will help to narrow those gaps. So we have some of the steps that are lined up over here as to how to prepare a candidate for the interview. Because whatever said and done, even if it is a B visa, there is a cost that the company incurs. And after all the hard work, if the candidate goes and fares very badly in the interview, it's a lot of money lost, time lost, opportunities lost as far as the organization is concerned. Right? Well, to most of the companies who I have been speaking to, they have more or less said that they don't face a major challenge as far as B visas are concerned, but there are some who need some more additional knowledge, and please, what I request you is to those of you who are already familiar, maybe you can contribute your thoughts if there is something which you feel can add value. Okay, so I'll take you down through these slides. So as far as business visas are concerned, it should be for a temporary assignment of less than 6 months, and the overseas employer benefit to overseas employer. Okay, and remain employed, paid overseas. That means for whatever services. When I'm saying overseas employer, from a US perspective. Okay, so as an organization in the US, and if they are sponsoring an individual to come from some other country and give a presentation or give a demonstration or whatever, the intent has to be very clear. It is not to earn any extra money. It is just basically to promote the product or to train or whatever. That's what we mean by here. US office may pay for the expenses, but and no money for the services rendered. Any nationality is eligible. There is no cap on this country or that country. Any nationality is eligible, and unlike other visas where some part of the work, especially in most of the corporates where L and H is involved, quite a substantial part of the work is also done on the other side of the globe. That is, like if you're in India and if you're applying for an L or a H, quite a bit of work starts from there, it triggers from there, but that is not the case over here. The entire process, but for that letter from the sponsor, correct me if I'm wrong, Jake, what for the letter from the US company, yes, we would like to invite this particular gentleman for this training or for this demonstration or whatever. The rest of the activities happen here in India. Can anybody tell me what are the sequence of steps once the organization decides to send X person to US on a business visa? What are the sequence of steps? Let it not be the same person.
Invitation required from the client. Invitation letter required.
Invitation required from the client.
Everything is deposit.
Which bank is it? It is HDFC Bank. They have to, whatever the US government related fees and then the VFS charges, all this has to be deposited in the HDFC assigned account number, and then
Login for an
Online
login for an appointment. Yes, you said something?
The bank will be on the HDFC.
Yes, you should collect the receipt and you should log in the receipt number at the appropriate place. Then
Applications form.
Online
what are the forms?
DS1.
Yes, 156 and 157.
156,
157.
157. Then there is one more.
Payslips.
That is optional part.
Payslips.
Forms. I'm talking about forms.
158.
158.
That's optional.
Sometimes if you have a law firm, do you guys use the G28 for these for this application?
No,
No, we don't.
It's not the.
Not for me at least.
You do them yourselves only? Okay. I think some law firms, they may submit G28 with that one if they provide, like when I prepare one for my clients, sometimes I give a G28. But if you're doing it yourself, and some law firms don't do this anyway, it's fine. I like to have my name in that embassy, you know, it's good. It's good luck.
Okay, so as I said, those two first forms, what you said, are required, and then the last one is optional. If you are engaging the service of a law firm, then only that's G28. Well, what are the benefits? Can you tell me what are the benefits of sending a person on B1 visa?
It's a faster way of getting a visa.
Louder.
It's a faster way of getting a visa, first of all.
Faster way of yes, agreed. Anybody? Padmashri?
It's cost of getting
It is cost effective because if you plan to send one of your colleagues to the US just for 2 or 3 months, and this is the most cheapest, cost effective.
It's effective, it's also flexible. You know, it allows
We're not able
for,
to see you, Padmashri.
yeah, the B1 is nice, it lets everybody, like, you know, somebody said it's quick, it can be done in a variety of situations where an H-1B might not work or an L-1 might not work because the person hasn't worked with the company long enough or they don't have the right skill set for an H-1B or it's not the right job. A variety of situations come up where